Good morning, this is Dhesi Market Memo, Markets Simplified. Today is about a brutal reset in precious metals. Energy is selling off and the Fed's succession story is back in the pricing. Three things from the board. First, oil. Brent is down 6.1% over the last 24 hours. That is a huge move. It matters because energy is where inflation narratives can turn quickly. Second, crypto. Ether is down about 8.6% over the last 24 hours, and Bitcoin is down 4% over the same window. So risk is still being repriced at the higher beta end. Third, FX and Asia. The Aussie dollar versus US dollar has moved about 0.5% over the last 24 hours, and Japan's Nikkei has moved about 1.3%. The point is not the exact direction, the point is the tape is still jumpy across different regions. Markets are reacting to the Fed succession story, especially Kevin Warsh, who's in focus. And the move has been amplified by lots of position clearing. Also, what this means is the dollar often firms as investors move back into cash. The risk for markets is straightforward. If inflation stays sticky, easy cuts get harder, and the adjustment shows up through the dollar and bond yields. That uncertainty feeds into metals, FX, and also the broader risk sentiment. Credit is also calm, with US investment grade spreads, which are around 0.74%, and US high yield around 2.77%. Crypto we covered earlier, where Ether is a standout downside move, and it is still trading like risk, but not like a hedge. Two practical points for anyone running currency or funding exposure. Firstly, when gold, oil, and crypto are all moving hard in the same 24-hour window, correlations can flip fast. If you're rolling hedges, make sure you're splitting execution into clips so one moment doesn't define your month. Two, if you fund in sterling or dollars, watch guidance risk as well as the actual levels themselves. In the UK, the Bank of England is expected to hold its bank rate at 3.75%, and the focus is about guidance, or will be on guidance, because the signals are relatively mixed. Weaker hiring on one side and firmer activity and still firm pay on the other. What to watch today? This morning, the manufacturing PMI run, which is Germany, the Euro area, and also the UK. Later today is also the US ISM manufacturing. That's likely to be the main macro catalyst. Also in the UK this week, the Bank of England rate decision and its guidance risk that follows, so it's not a single data point. That is Dhesi Market Memo, Markets Simplified. If this saved you time, please do subscribe and also comment on the one level that you're watching today.